Now let's get into some real talk. It's time for story time, everyone. Why don't we just dive right on in? Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So for this video, what I thought we would do is we would try some Sporkle quizzes. Now these ones are all Halloween or horror movie based, basically because it's the weekend before Halloween. So I thought it would be fun to do. So why don't we just dive right on in and get right to it. Halloween costumes A to Z. Can you name the Halloween costumes for each letter of the alphabet? Let's find out. A is for Angel. B is for Buzz. Lightyear, yeah. C is for Cowboy. D is for Dorothy. Dorothy. E is for Elvis. Fred Flintstone. Ghost. Headless Horseman. Iron Man. Jason Voorhees. Jason, H-I-J-K-K. Oh, Katniss. Luigi. Minion. Ninja. Oompa? Pirate. Queen. Hearts, yeah. Queen, maybe. QR. Robin Hood. Superman. Tigger. Uncle Sam. Vampire. Witch. Xenomorph. Yoda. Zombie. Hey, 100%. 26 out of 26. I think it was pretty easy in my opinion, but proud of myself nonetheless. Let's move on to the next one. All right, Halloween candy click. Can you click the correct Halloween candy when given its name? Well, let's find out. Pez, this one. Lollipops are over here. Candy corn, right here. Chocolate mummy, right here. Peanut butter toffee. Oh dear. Isn't that this one? I'll skip just to be safe. Gummy body parts, right here. Nerds, down here. Caramel apple. Popcorn ball. Mellow cream pumpkins. Raisinets. Dots. Oh, those are dots. Shoot. Tootsie Roll. Snickers pumpkin. This one? No, darn it. Reese's pumpkin. Reese's Pieces. Swedish fish. Licorice. M&M's. Gumdrops. Peanut butter toffee. Right there. All right, you know what? 18 out of 20. 90%. Better than the average. So, you know what? I'll be proud of myself for that. Let's move on to the next one. Halloween time horrors. Can you name the scary movies based on what is on the screen at 10 minutes and 31 seconds? Let's find out. All right, movie number 1 is Alien. That is The Shining. This one is Scary Movie. Oh no, it's not. It's Scream. The mask looked different, that's all. That's why. Saw. That is Sixth Sense. That is Silence of the Lambs. That is 28 days later. That is the woman in black. That one, isn't that the ring? Yep. Oh, that's I Am Legend. Oh dear. Skip that for now. That's the birds. That's Psycho, right? That's Paranormal Activity. This one is Nightmare on Elm Street. That's not VHS, is it? No, it's not Rec. Quarantine. No. Oh, Blair Witch Project? Yes. Georgetown. That could be anything. Georgetown. The Omen? The Omen. I'll give up. The Exorcist. Ugh! Should have known. But you know what? 15 out of 16, 94%. Way better than the average. Quite proud of myself. I've seen all of these movies except for, I want to say, 28 Days Later. But let's move on to the next one. Halloween objects. When given the description, can you correctly select the item related to Halloween that is being described? Well, let's see. Okay. This is often what trick-or-treaters are expecting to get when going door to door. The more the better. That is candy or chocolate. Popular anatomical decoration, often used as a whole, unit, or in pieces. Skeleton. Often seen as a decorative piece, this also has a popular Halloween ride named after it. A haunted mansion? Hey. Okay. These are often added to a tub of water and people will participate in the game of Bob and the Dumb Apples. One of the most popular and recognizable objects of Halloween. Those are often carved into jack-o'-lanterns, a pumpkin. Tricksters will often throw this object in and around trees and other objects in people's yards as prank during Halloween toilet paper. Trick-or-treaters won't be seen without one of these as it allows them to collect their treats. A candy bag. This is a staple of one of the most popular Halloween costumes of all time. Don't forget your broom as well, a witch's hat. A popular Halloween amusement in which people pass through and hope to get a good scare. A haunted house. If you're going as Dracula or a vampire, a good set of these is most likely a must. Fangs. A nice addition to a costume or decor, it is often used to hold a Halloween punch or treats for visitors. Cauldron. Although much more common now, these are often a Halloween costume staple to help disguise the face. Halloween masks. Popular Halloween attraction where people enter and try to find their way out. They come in many designs, often reflecting pop culture. Coin maze. This object is often placed inside a jack-o'-lantern to help accentuate the face, a candle. And these may contain a humorous name inscribed like Paul Bearer or Decompose. It can transform your front yard into a spooky cemetery, a tombstone or gravestone. Hey, you know what? 14 out of 15. I just got hey wrong, but pretty proud of myself for that. Let's move on to the next one. Clever Halloween costumes. Can you identify what each of these clever Halloween costumes represent? Well, let's find out. That is the Spice Girls. Yeah. Roller coaster? Tetris? Not, like toy soldiers? Yeah, Green Army Men. That's a chick magnet. This is a Russian nesting doll, right? What's the word in, like, isn't it Matroska? I gotta look it up because I have it right. Matryoshka. Matryoshka. As if you're supposed to know that right away. Is that a rocket? A rocket man? Or a jetpack, I guess. This is French kiss. That's clever. Boxing, Hawaiian. Can't spell Hawaiian. Hawaiian punch. Right? Perfect. Google Maps. Google Maps, yep. That is a deviled egg. This is P&P. Pepper. Black eye. Punch. Out. I'll skip for now. This is a serial killer. This is a coin. Lincoln coin? I don't know. Lincoln penny. Okay. Blessing. Looks like Mickey Mouse. Mickey something. Skip it for now. Smart cookie. That is Snow White. John Snow White. That is Harry Potter. Fluffy. Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors. Classic. Night and day. A ceiling fan. Pac-Man. Punch, like... Punch dog? Punch, like... Black pepper? No idea. And I have no idea. What's this? Black-eyed peas. And blessing in disguise. Not bad overall, honestly. 20 out of 22, 91%. Still doing better than the average. Proud of myself for that. Let's move on to the next one. TV Halloween scenes. Can you name the TV shows from a scene of a Halloween themed episode? Well, let us see. Alright. The Simpsons. Community. That's Cosby Show. Modern Family. Bob's Burgers. Friends. Home Improvement. How I Met Your Mother. Roseanne. Parks and Recreation. Frasier. That 70s show. I'll have to skip that for now. That is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's not Freaks and Geeks, right? I had a feeling. Futurama. That is Married with Children. 2.5 Men. That is Big Bang Theory. Oh my. I don't know that one. Skip. Just Louie, right? Yeah. That would be Happy Days. This would be Malcolm in the Middle. This one is Brooklyn Nine-Nine. This one is The Office. Fresh Prince. I don't know that one. Nor that one. I think I'll have to give up. So this is Raising Hope. And this one is Cheers. But you know what? I did pretty good. 24 out of 26, 92%. Still way better than the average. Let's move on to the next one. Horror movies taglines. Can you pick the horror movies by their tagline? No, let's see. Live or die, make your choice. Skip. Take blank to prom, I dare you. Carrie. The horror is driving him crazy. No clue. It's not the house that's haunted. Oh man. There's so many like that. Skip. If Nancy doesn't wake up screaming, she won't wake up at all. A Nightmare on Elm Street. When you're trapped 2 miles underground, there are many ways to lose your mind. Claustrophobia, disorientation, isolation, paranoia, terror. Never heard of that one. Skip. The movie you've been waiting for, Without the Wait. Never heard of that. The Blood is Life. The heck? Nope. The Man Who Made a Monster. That would be Frankenstein. One curse, one cure, 1 week to find it. That would be The Ring. The nation's #1 best-selling book. Now the screen's super thriller. That would be The Shining. No? Ooh, okay. Death doesn't take no for an answer. That's a Final Destination. Who will survive and what will be left of them? Is that The Descent? I'll skip for now though. The screen's master of suspense moves his camera into the icy blackness of the unexplained. Okay, skip. Good morning. You're 1 day closer to the end of the world. You have been warned. I've never heard of most of these. Skip. The night he came home. That would be Halloween. Pray for Rosemary's Baby. Yeah. From a dimension beyond the living, a terror to scare you to death. An Invasion of the Body Snatchers? No. Someone has taken their love of scary movies 1 step too far. Scream. Lucky 13, I think not. Friday the 13th. In October of 94, 3 student filmmakers disappeared in the woods near Pexels. That would be The Blair Witch. In space, no one can hear you scream. Alien. They keep coming back in a bloodthirsty lust for human flesh, Night of the Living Dead. Once you see him, nothing can save you. Once you see him, nothing can save you. Dracula? No. Sleep, sleep, and be born again into a world without fear and hate. I don't know. Live or die, make your choice. Saw? The horror is driving him crazy. The Shining. It's not the house that's haunted. Insidious. When you're trapped 2 miles... Oh, The Descent. This movie you've been waiting for without the wait. Skip. The Blood is Life, Dracula. Who will survive and what will be left of them? Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Yeah. The screen's master of spent movie entices the blackness of the unexplained. Jaws. No. Good morning. You are one day closer to the end of the world. You've been warned. Invasion of the Body Snatchers? No. Sleep, sleep, and be born again into a world without fear and hate. Poltergeist? No. The movie you've been waiting for without the wait. Sinister? No. Alright. So let's see how well I was doing. The movie you've been waiting for without the wait is The Exorcist. Invasion of the Body Snatchers was Sleep, Sleep, and Be Born Again into a World Without Fear and Hate. Jaws is the nation's #1 best-selling book, now the screen super thriller. The Omen is Good morning, you are one day closer to the end of the world. You have been warned. Poltergeist is...
What's up?
Oh dear. I saw something from the corner of my eye, so I saw it, but it was a good one. It was a good jump scare. Poltergeist is from a dimension beyond the living, a terror to scare you to death. Psycho, the Screammaster suspense, gotcha, and sinister. Once you see him, nothing can save you. Okay, 18 out of 25. That's 72%. Pretty good on that. Let's move on to the next one. Horror movie posters. Can you name the horror movies from this portion of their posters? Sure, let's find out. First one, Halloween. We're gonna go in rows. Exorcist, Scream, Alien, Insidious, Blair Witch, Project, Shining, Paranormal Activity, Rosemary's Baby, Poltergeist. Let's go down. Jaws, Cabin in the Woods, Carrie, Nightmare on Elm Street, Nosferatu. Can't spell it. Nosferatu. Conjuring, The Ring, Silence of the Lambs, Dracula, and the Birds. 20 out of 20, 100%. Pretty good. Guess I know my horror films. Let's move on to the next one. Horror movies in 3 words. Can you eternally vanquish each horror movie from the Sporkle Vault, given a 3-word description of its pilot? Okay, Hotel Caretaker Telepathy, The Shining. Woods Documentary Legend, The Blair Witch. Ballet Rivalry Hallucinations, Black Swan. Adultery Obsession Rabbit. Adultery Obsession Rabbit. Oh, Fatal Attraction. Potion Transformation Laboratory. Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. Amity Beachgoer Shark. That's Jaws. Cult Pregnant Satan. Rosemary's Baby. Prom Religious Telekinetic. Carrie. Fan Author Captive. Misery. Aliens Invasion Bacteria. Isn't that War of the Worlds? Yeah. Farmhouse Ghouls Cannibalism. Farmhouse Ghouls Cannibalism. Night of the Living Dead. Sisters Hollywood Paraplegic. Whatever Happened to BB Jane. Ghost Medium Portals. Poltergeist. Girl Possession Priests. The Exorcist. Won't Tell Mother Shower. Psycho. Masked Teenagers Sanitarium. Halloween. FBI Cannibal Skin. Silence of the Lambs. And Pigtails Penmanship Sociopath. The Bad Seed. 18 out of 100. Again, better than the average, and I have seen all of these movies except for Fatal Attraction, War of the Worlds, and Jekyll and Hyde. Guess I should watch those ones. Let's move on to the next one. Horror movie motives. Can you pick the horror movies based on the motives the killer had? Alright, well, let's find out. Okay. Killed anyone who stood in his way for regaining his pot of gold. That would be the leprechaun. Felt that too many people were taking life for granted and wanted them to learn how valuable life was. That is Saw. Wanted revenge against everyone who had picked on her in high school, and those who had dumped pig's blood on her at prom. Carrie. Wanted to kill the people who were supposed to die in a plane crash but cheated death. Final Destination. Had to feed off of the blood of humans to survive. Dracula. Want to collect the souls of sinners while they were still living on Earth. Souls of sinners while still living on Earth. Phantasm? No. Ran a business that offered the chance to kill and torture people for lots of money. Hostel. Summoned to get revenge against a group of teens who killed a kid in a dirt bike accident. Summoned to get revenge. Skip. Legalized all crime one day for everyone lower the crime rate during the rest of the year. The Purge. Want to compress corpses into a smaller size and use them as slaves in another dimension. Phantasm? Had to eat brains to stop the constant pain they were in. Return of the Living Dead. Enjoyed hunting humans for sport. Predator. Killed anyone who stood in his way of getting back into a human body. Huh? Oh, Child's Play. Had to sacrifice humans to appease the Ancient Ones and prevent the world from being destroyed. That is The Cabin in the Woods. Wanted revenge against the kids who caused his sister to fall out of a window and die. Fall out of a window and die. Who caused his sister to fall out of a window and die? Skip. Snap due to the isolation of the hotel and due to his alcoholism. The Shining. Seeks revenge after being burned alive for being a child murderer. Nightmare on Elm Street. Wanted to keep everyone else away from the young girl she protected after having lost her own child by jumping off a cliff. Mama. Blamed Sydney's mother for ruining his parents' marriage. Scream. Blamed the camp counselors for drowning her son. Friday the 13th. Summoned to get revenge against a group of teens who killed a kid in a dirt bike accident. Wanted revenge against the kids who caused his sister to fall out. Oh, that's Prom Night, the original. Summoned to get revenge against a group of teens who killed a kid in a dirt bike. Pumpkinhead? Sure. And Devil was want to collect the souls of sinners. Well, I should have known that one. 19 out of 20, 95%, pretty good. Well, we move on to our final quiz. 1-star horror movies. Can you name these horror movies from a snippet of a 1-star review? Well, let us see, shall we? Alright. Oh my god, how this film is worshipped and loved by so many people is a sign that our futures will horribly fail. The whole movie is sex talk, kill, sex talk, sex, kill, sex talk, kill, blah blah blah. And how such fit and healthy teenagers can't fight or run from a middle-aged woman is just unrealistic, no matter her weapons. That would be Friday the 13th, right? Yes. I lost 2 hours of my life listening to a boy screaming and a woman losing her mind. She actually has a monster as a pet and she is feeding it worms? Seriously? The boy is very annoying for the whole movie and the woman's insane. That's the Babadook. I swore when I saw it back at its release that if John Carpenter had been in the lobby of the theater, I would have punched him for making me feel so thoroughly disgusted. I would assume that's the thing. Yeah. Don't waste your time unless you want to see a farce with a fake rubber fish with foam skin. No plot, totally predictable. Fake rubber fish with no skin. I'll skip that for now. If you don't know Donner's Classic, this might be entertaining. If you do, this is annoying beyond belief. One of the worst remakes in movie history. The Donners. Skip. Not that any amount of editing would have brought this decaying carcass to life, but the movie would have been better served missing the entire prologue, where we retreat to Max von Sydow, ambling along dusty passageways whilst looking horrified at finding some cheap bauble from a Christmas cracker. I have no idea. I'll skip that for now. The big red button that releases every monster. Why wouldn't you invent this button? Why would you invent this button? In what possible scenario would you need this button? The mere existence of this button was the best plot twist in the movie. Cabin in the Woods. Oh, come on. So the lights go on in your apartment and you walk around the corner and find a puppet with a ridiculous face sitting on your sofa laughing? You beat it with a baseball bat? Ha ha. The monkeys in The Wizard of Oz were 150 times scarier. Lights go out in your apartment. I think that, I don't know. Skip it for now. And that mother in the film, by the way, annoying and trying to pretend she could sing. She didn't even have a good speaking voice. When she comes down the stairs in the beginning of the film, I thought she was the boy for a minute in those kid pajamas. That's The Exorcist. No? Oh, interesting. There are merely scenes of screams and the terrible, unhorrific laughter of this strongly wrinkled cowboy mad guy with knives attached to his fingers. Nightmare on Elm Street. A horse is going nuts. Ah, scary. This girl is mentally disturbed and was weirdo freak parents. Ah, she has long hair over her face. Looks like a freak. Ah, that's The Ring. The kid talking to his finger is another idiotic and unintentionally hilarious bit of business that was not in the original novel. Why Kubrick thought it was a good idea is beyond me. That's The Shining. And on another note, this true story it was based on was the life of Ed Gein. In short, it involved no chainsaws, no teenagers, and didn't even happen in Texas. Gein shot 2 women and dug up bodies. The movie is completely bogus in every way, none of it but the mask is true. Texas Chainsaw. She has a jerk for a husband. Nothing happens, nothing happens. Her neighbors are weird. Nothing happens, nothing happens. She gets assaulted by the devil. Cool concept. Maybe it'll get good now. Nothing happens, nothing happens. That would be Rosemary's Baby. The girl half stabs the serial killer, drops the knife next to him, and decides to take a nap beside him. Could it get any dumber? I don't think so. That's Halloween. P.S. By the way, to get a hint about the intelligence of the protagonist, they can't distinguish a raven from a black bird. Birds? What the hell is a cat doing on a space mission? Alien. I mean, a tiny lady with helium voice and an ugly-looking clown doll? Come on. The story isn't even trustworthy and nothing scary happens at all. Poltergeist. All the blood is white because they only had 2 colors to choose from. Everyone looks like they are wearing the same clothes because the whole thing is black and white and it's just impossible to take it seriously. I don't know why anybody would want to watch a movie that's set ages ago in the land of the old people, back when people were dumb. I would assume that's Psycho? Yep. This guy falls over at the drop of a hat. Instead of being totally indestructible, he's just plain clumsy. Why on earth was he dressed up in his disguise while at the grocery store in broad daylight? That would be Scream? Yep. Don't waste your time unless you want to see a farce with a fake rubber fish with foam skin. Not plot. No plot, totally predictable. Oh, Jaws. If you don't know Donner's Classic. Okay, if you do, this is one of the worst remakes. Skip. Not that any amount of editing would have given carcass to life. Dusty Christmas cracker walking down a hallway. Blah, blah, blah. The Omen? No. Oh, come on, so the lights go out in your apartment. That is, That is Saw? Yeah. If you don't know Donner's classic, Insidious. No. All right. 17 out of 20, 85%. Pretty good, I'd say. So The Exorcist was not any amount of editing brought this decaying carcass to life. Insidious was that mother in the film is annoying, pretend she could sing. And The Omen is, if you don't know, Donner's classic. You know what, though? I think I did quite well, in my opinion. All right, then. And there you have it. That was just some Halloween and horror film quizzes. Overall, I think I did quite well. Apparently, I know my horror films quite well as a lot of pop culture references and TV. I guess I should be proud of that, so I'll take that as a win for me. But let me know how well you did in the quizzes, and if you could have done better than I did. So until next time, though, I hope you have a happy Halloween. Don't forget to give this video a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye!